Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Brittany. I am a wife and a mother and a lover of all things makeup and skincare. So today I'm actually going to be going over my May and my June empties. I finished quite a bit of empties. I believe it's 18 products. I could have miscounted though, but I believe it's 18 products. Most of the products I ended up finishing up in May. If you guys have watched my previous videos, then you'll know I really did not wear basically any makeup in the month of June. So the only empties that I really had in June were skincare empties, which still good. That's still good. I still have an excessive amount of skincare as well. But yeah, so a lot of the empties will be skincare related, and then a lot of the products also will be products that I finished up in my project pan, so I'm just gonna like breeze through those. But yeah, if you would like to see all of the products that I finished up in the months of May and June, then go ahead and keep on watching. Alright guys, so let's start with skincare because I definitely finished a ton of skincare products in May and June. So first, let's talk about the like minis that I finished. I finished up quite a few minis. The first is this Murad AHA BHA exfoliating cleanser. This was nice. I don't typically love exfoliating cleansers that are physical exfoliators just because I don't know, I prefer chemical exfoliators. They're not as harsh, but I did like this. It was pretty good. I don't think that I would repurchase it though, just because I do prefer chemical exfoliators instead of physical ones. Next, I finished this Glow Recipe Avocado Melt Retinol Eye Sleeping Mask. Wow, that is a mouthful. This was pretty good. I feel like it did a nice job at hydrating my under eyes, and I put this on at night, but honestly I feel like I wouldn't repurchase it only because it was just an extra step in my routine. I definitely just didn't need that extra step. I feel like my under eyes are fine just with an eye cream, so this was nice, but it was not worth the extra step it took, you know? Okay, next, this one has completely rubbed off, so I don't know the exact name. I'll try to put it down here on the screen for you, but this is the Glow Recipe like watermelon sleeping mask, and I liked this as well. I would probably repurchase this, but I don't know though, because it does have a very strong like fake or artificial watermelon scent, and I don't love that, but I did actually like the sleeping mask. I felt like my skin felt nice and hydrated every time that I used it, but I don't know, I didn't love the artificial scent. And then the last mini that I finished is the I Do Care Juicy Kitten Purifying Water Green Serum. This was sent to me in PR, and I did really enjoy this quite a bit actually. So this was a really nice like purifying serum. It did a good job like kind of getting all that gunk out of your pores and all of that fun stuff, and it made my skin look a little bit brighter. But I don't know that I would repurchase it only because I have so many serums right now. Maybe once I like finished up all of the serums, if I needed a new one, I might consider it, but I did like it quite a bit. It was a pretty good serum. Alright, so next I finished the e.l.f. Holy Hydration Makeup Melting Cleansing Balm. I loved this stuff. I will 150% be repurchasing this like pretty soon. I'm just trying to get through another like cleansing. It's a micellar water type of a product, but once I finish that, I'm 100% buying this again. I loved it. It did such a good job removing my makeup, and it's a really great price, especially for how much product you get. I was using the one from Pharmacy, but this is like such a better deal, and I feel like they're pretty much identical. So yeah, if you have not tried this cleansing balm, I would highly recommend it. It removes your makeup like a dream. Okay, so next I finished this Georgette Klinger Green Tea Cream Cleanser. So as you guys know, I prefer cream cleansers over foaming cleansers because I feel like foaming cleansers can sometimes dry out my skin. But this one's really nice, except that it smells, to me, I don't know if it would to anybody else, it smells like olives, and I hate the smell of olives. It like made me feel nauseous every time I used it. It's such a good cleanser, but I just can't get over the scent, so I would not repurchase this. But if you don't hate the smell of olives, then you'd probably like it. It literally made me want to gag every single time I used it, so can't get over that, unfortunately. Next, I finished the Bliss Clear Genius Clarifying Toner and Serum. This was sent to me in PR through Influencer. I liked this. I thought it was pretty good. I don't know that I would repurchase it only because I don't love that it's a toner and serum put together. I'd rather just have a toner and a serum. It kind of made it hard to figure out what other serums to like put with it, if that makes sense. I don't know. I liked it. I feel like it did a good job, especially if you are acne prone. I would recommend this to acne prone skin, but I don't know. I really would prefer if they were two separate products. That was really the only thing that I didn't like about it. It was my only gripe about it, but I did enjoy this. I just don't know that I need to repurchase it. Okay, so next I finished the I Do Care Peel Lit Exfoliating Vitamin C Treatment Pads. I did receive this in PR as well, and I like this, but it was an extra step and I just kind of would forget to use them because they were vitamin C pads, and so it was just kind of one of those things I just kind of forgot to use them, and I felt like I could just use a vitamin C serum instead. I did like this though, and if I ever decided that I needed an exfoliating pad again, this would definitely be the one that I would purchase. I've tried quite a few of these types of pads, and this is my favorite that I've tried. I feel like it did a really nice job, but it's just, I always forgot to use them. And then the last skincare product that I finished up was the I Do Care Say You Do Moisturizing Vitamin C Gel and Cream. This was so nice. I really did like this. I would definitely purchase this. They did send this one to me in PR, but I would definitely purchase it on my own. It was just such a nice consistency. I felt like it did such a good job hydrating my skin, and it looked so good under makeup too, so you could use it like at night or during the day. It was just such a good moisturizer. I definitely would recommend this. If you have wanted to try I Do Care, this is probably the product that I'd recommend most. It also is very cool because it has like a cream on the bottom and then a gel on the top, and you mix them together, and so it gives you kind of the benefits of both a gel moisturizer and a cream moisturizer. I don't know. I just really liked it, and I'm a big fan. Okay, so I only finished one hair care product. This is the Amika Soul Food Nourishing Mask. This was a really nice mask, actually. I was a very big fan of it, but it is pretty pricey, so I don't know if I would want to repurchase it just because of the price. I felt though that my hair like felt so nice and soft and smooth every time I used this, so I do recommend it. I recommend it with like the caveat, like check out the price and then see if you'd want to purchase it. This is a mini of it, so it's not the full size. I might purchase a full size though, because now that I finished it, I miss having it as like part of my hair care routine. So I keep going back and forth because I do really like it, but it's a hard pill to swallow, that price tag. But yeah, I did really enjoy it. I did finish one perfume as well. This is the Sol de Janeiro Cheirosa 62. This is their little mini of the perfume. I love this. This is like so good. I purchased this little mini to try out because I love their Boom Boom cream and it's supposed to smell like that, and it does. It smells so good, but I couldn't wrap my head around that price tag for a full size. I mean, it's the same price as like every other perfume on the market. Perfumes are very expensive, but I couldn't, you know, purchase a full size, especially because I had quite a few other perfumes in my collection. But if you watched my birthday haul, my husband bought me the full size and I'm very excited about it, and it's so good. It's so good, guys. If you like the Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom cream, you will love this. I love that smell so much. It's just incredible. I love pretty much everything I've tried from Sol de Janeiro. They just have amazing products, and I'm very excited to now have a full size because I will definitely be finishing that pretty quickly because I finished this one like really fast. I just couldn't stop using it. It's so good. Okay, so now on to makeup products. I finished up 7 makeup products in the months of May and June. I want to just speed through the products that were in my project pan because I've already talked about those. So I did finish the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Tinted Moisturizer. This is a holy grail product for me. My absolute favorite light coverage foundation. If you're in the market for a light coverage foundation, I would definitely recommend it. It is so good. Then I finished the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I don't think I would repurchase this at this point. I feel like there are just so many better concealers on the market. This is very heavy, a little bit cakey. It's fine. I enjoyed it while I had it, but I don't think I would repurchase it. Then I finished the Ofra Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick in Laguna Beach. I loved this formula, but I didn't love the shade. It was just way too pink for me. Unfortunately, I don't know if I'll be purchasing from Ofra Cosmetics anymore. I won't like go into all of the details of that. I'm sure you already know the drama of everything that happened. I don't think I will be supporting Ofra Cosmetics ever again. But I did really, really like this liquid lipstick. It was a really, really nice product. And then the last one is the Pixie Lip Gloss in Peony Bloom. I did enjoy this, but I had the same problem. It was just a little bit too pink for me. I do really like this formula though, and Pixie did send this to me in PR. I think that's the only PR product from there. Yes. But yeah, I really did like this formula quite a bit. The next product I finished was the Huda Beauty. This is their Balm Brows in the shade number 2 Neutral Blonde. Oh my gosh, guys, I love this. My friend Sarah actually sent this to me. She receives Huda Beauty PR, and they sent her like every shade, and this shade just didn't work for her, and she thought it might work for me. And I'm so impressed with it. I am so beyond impressed. Like, you can't see because I finished it, but the pencil is just so teeny tiny, and it made it so easy to do brow-like strokes. I will 100% be repurchasing this, even though it's kind of like expensive for a brow pencil, because you guys know you can find really, really good brow pencils for a very, very affordable price at the drugstore. But this is the smallest brow pencil I've ever seen, and I just loved the way my brows looked. They have not looked as good since I finished this. I finished this back in May, and I've been like legitimately sad that I don't have it to use every day. Basically, since she sent it to me, I used it every single day non-stop. It's just so good. It is so good. I would normally never recommend you run out and buy a high-end brow pencil because there are so many good ones at the drugstore, but I did really like this a lot. Like a lot. Alright, so next I finished my Beauty Bakery Flour Better Not Bitter powder. I really liked this. It was a very nice setting powder. I do think I'll probably repurchase it like once I've finished up the rest of my loose setting powders. I normally just use loose setting powder under my eyes and then like in my smile line and all of that, just to kind of help with creasing, and I feel like this did a very good job of that, and it helped keep my oils at bay. I do have combo oily skin, and so I can get pretty oily, especially in the summertime, and this has really helped. I very much enjoy this, and I just like Beauty Bakery products in general. I feel like they have really good products. But yeah, I will be repurchasing this eventually. I do have 2 more loose setting powders that I need to go through first, so it's probably going to be like a year before I repurchase it, but I am planning on repurchasing it eventually. Okay, and then the last product that I wanted to talk about is the CoverGirl Clump Crusher Mascara. I really enjoy this mascara. I know this is like an oldie but a goodie, like nobody talks about this mascara anymore. There are so many mascaras to try out nowadays. But I recently retried this and I like it. I think it's so good. And yeah, it definitely is a clump crusher. I hate when my mascara clumps up. I prefer like more elongated lashes. I don't really care if they're like voluminous. That's not my thing, as you guys can probably see with the mascara I have on today. I don't care if it's voluminous. I just mostly care if my lashes look long and separated, and this did a very good job doing that. So if you prefer long separated lashes, I think you should just try it out again. I will definitely be repurchasing this eventually. I do have a ton of mascaras that I need to go through, but once I finish up all of those, I will probably repurchase this. But I also want to repurchase that Bare Minerals Strength and Length mascara, so we'll see. I do really like this, so I'll probably repurchase both of them like at the end of the year once I've used up all of the mascaras that I currently have. Alright guys, that is everything. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and watching me talk about all of the products that I've finished up recently. Make sure to like this video and subscribe, and also let me know, how many products did you use up over the past month or two? Have you been doing a good job with emptying your products, or are you struggling like I have been recently? Like I said, most of those products that I finished up in the month of May. I think I finished like 5 products in June. Like, it was a struggle bus. June was a rough month, and if it was a rough month for you, that's okay. We can get back on track. I'm hoping that by the end of July I'll have finished quite a few more products. That's my goal anyway. We'll see if that happens. But yeah, so if you are struggling with finishing products, just know you are definitely not alone. I'm right there with you. And yeah, that's pretty much everything. I'll see you guys in a few days with another video. Bye guys.